It is currently January 7th, 6:06 p.m. and you're probably wondering, where in the hell has this guy been? What has he been up to? What's been going on? How come I haven't seen any new or recent videos or whatever by him? Like, what's happening? What is he up to?
Not today, Brian. Not today, Brian. Not today, Brian.
Not today, Threk. Not today.
Shadow of War. Nothing will be forgotten.
Eat it, Harry! Eat it, Harry! Eat it, Harry!
Eat it, Naruk.
Shadow of War. Nothing will be forgotten.
For weeks, I lived by those words. Those words consumed me. If you've never played a video game before, but are a huge fan of the Lord of the Rings franchise, may it be a book or the movies themselves, this game is a fantastic experience merging the two worlds together when it comes to gaming as well as being engulfed in the Middle-earth fantasy itself. For those of you who are not really into video games, think of your favorite movie and being able to play the role of your favorite character from that movie. Having the people that affect that character's life, along with what happens in the world itself, then be acted out by you, the player, pushing the plot or story itself forward. This is what it means to be a gamer these days. A team of writers coming together, creating this unique experience in storytelling, along with a few hundred storyboard artists, developers, who build the backbone of a world and the people within that world. There are voice actors and actresses that sometimes play more than one role, who then have themselves motion captured while acting out their various roles, which expands on the personalities of those people you meet, which brings life to the game itself. Being able to grow to know a character, even though it may be science fiction, fantasy, or lore, almost the same way you react to people in the real world, is all part of immersing you. You do have cues along the way with your own motivations that help drive the story forward. When it comes to Middle-earth's Shadow of War, you actually have a personal relationship, may it be newfound friends or enemies, with the other characters that your main character meets throughout the story and side quests. That is essentially what they were trying to sell you in those commercials. Middle-earth Shadow of War is actually a sequel to Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, where you play a man named Talion, who is a ranger, the same kind of ranger that Viggo Mortensen portrayed in the Lord of the Rings movie trilogy. These particular rangers are the ones who keep watch at the Black Gate. He and his wife and son live there at an outpost. In the very beginning of Shadow of Mordor, the outpost is ambushed by servants of Sauron, the leader of all things bad from The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books/movies. After being taken hostage, Talion watches as his family be sacrificed in the name of luring out a ghostly figure from the afterlife. As he himself is being sacrificed, Talion, while laying there dying, begins to seek a ghostly figure, a wraith named Celebrimbor, who's been dead for so long that he has no recollection of who he was. Celebrimbor seizes a rare opportunity to merge himself with Talion, giving the ranger a unique chance to beat death itself, and the two of them set out to seek vengeance on those who had slayed his wife and son. This is only a gist of the whole story in the first game, but I needed to see what would happen next. So, being the curious gamer that I am, I had to see it for myself, and bought Shadow of War. Believe me, I've got a bunch of scenery and writing footage that I have recorded back in September. I didn't get around to edit it yet because of me playing this game. Way too much. The tough part of this situation itself was the fact that my save data had actually gotten corrupted. By the time I got to about 80% of the overall story and campaign being totally done, it was almost Thanksgiving. I have friends that played this game and got it done in a week. My OCD when it comes to gaming always wants me to do any side quest first before jumping into the thick or main part of the story. But my schedule doesn't allow me that much time, so it took me a lot longer to get as far as I did. With that being said, there's a lot that needed to be done and is now totally gone as if I've never played the game at all. Eventually, when I get back to it, I'll be starting over from zero. But I have yet to begin again because I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Origins. But that's a whole different story for another time.